Good morning, people. Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be going through my camera bag and what I keep in it and why I absolutely love this setup that I'm running today. So currently the bag itself is the GoPro everyday bag, and it doesn't have slots inside of it to keep a DSLR or anything like that, but once I open it up I'll show you what's inside and why I keep it like this. This bag I started off carrying it about a year and a half ago, and I've absolutely loved it. I wasn't really into photography back then. I didn't have a big camera, didn't have multiple lenses, so I used it as an everyday travel backpack. I would put, my essentials. When I would go on a plane, I'd take my headphones, a hoodie, a hat maybe, or headphones, or my iPad or something like that in here. So I love this bag. I love it. It's held up really great through the wear and tear. I've sent it through everything. It's been all over the country, Spain, Italy, Hawaii, all over the country, and it's held up amazing, and it still looks really good. So on the outside, over here I have my monopod, and let's run through this monopod. So this monopod is the Altura monopod. It's 62 inches. It comes in this nice little case, and I just keep it in the side pocket of my backpack. Opening it up, take the case out, and it's relatively small and it stores really nice, and it's got an unscrewable bottom down here, so you can have it like this to where it'll not damage the ground if I'm on hardwood. And then when I'm shooting sports or wildlife and nature and there's dirt, I can get more stability by screwing it in and getting more traction in the ground. These sound really good. They lock really well. As you can see. And it's really sturdy. It's tight. It's not incredibly smooth. That's what you get for paying $40 for monopod. So it's a little bit tight, but it locks really well. And it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere, and I trust this with my camera. So if you want to pick any of these products up, they're going to be down in the description below. Starting off with the Telephoto monopod. So we'll go ahead and put this back in the case, and let's open up the backpack. Okay, so I want to start from the front of the backpack up here. So up here is honestly one of my favorite parts of this backpack. And actually, we'll start from the back here. Now, as we open it up, there's a slot back here. It's not in here, but I'll put my iPad, which is right there. I'll put that back in here. And I got a couple, I got an Apple Pen and stuff like that for quick photo editing. So that's really quick. Now we'll move to the actual front of the backpack. Up here, I keep some essentials. So I have batteries, I have some cleaning stuff, I have the battery charger. So those are my batteries and battery charger. And then up here I keep a bunch of lens wipes. I think I got 10 of these Zeiss lens wipes in there. These work amazing for my phone, even my GoPro, my camera lens. I have Rice's Motorsports, a keychain in here. I'm going to be putting this on my car keychain, but I just want to keep it safe and I don't lose it. If you guys want to check out Rice's Motor Shop, they do an amazing job on snowmobiles, ATVs, side-by-sides, and parts. So check them out if you want to. Here in Spearfish, South Dakota. Here I have a SanDisk micro SD card reader. I mainly use micro SD cards. I only carry around 2 big SD cards, so this is perfect for me. And if I need to do a big SD card read, I'll just take it home and do it there. Alright, now opening up to the main compartment, which is in the main bag. I'm going to open this up, and in here I have a case. I have a case I just got off Amazon that carries my bag. But before that, we'll start with the small pocket in the front of the bag right there. I have another little lens wipe cleaner, and I have a couple lens caps that are, you know, supposed to be on the camera, but I have a lens and a lens cover already on there. So those are just extra that I keep in there. And this pocket is perfect for, you know, anything you want to put in there. If you want to put your wallet, extra cash, or anything like that that you want to be sure of being in there. And sometimes I'll put my earbuds in there. So now coming down to this part, this whole compartment, check this out, this slides completely out like that, and then this is completely open. So I'm going to bring you guys down to the table and I'll show you this. Okay, so now that we're here over top, I do want to say first off that my camera is in a very precarious spot, so I'm going to try to do this without bumping anything or else it's going to fall. And I don't want to do that to my camera because I feel bad. So I got this case from Amazon for 30 bucks, and it's really cheap, but it works amazing for me. And everything I do is going to be on a budget because, you know, I'm only 16 years old and I can't, you know, do everything with thousands of dollars. So let's open it up. And the zippers sound great. They're very crisp and they are very smooth. I didn't think about opening this. This is gonna hit the camera. Dadgummit. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. So as you can see in here, it's packed very, very tightly. And I'll start from over here and move around. So starting here, I have my kit lens. This is the EFS 18 to 55 millimeter, and it is an I want to say f3.2 to, I don't know, f7. Should say up here. Yeah, f3.5 to f5.6. 58 millimeter EFS lens. Pretty nice budget lens that comes with the kit. I've shot with this and it's a really fun lens. Next I have my main polarizer. I got this from Amazon for 50 bucks and I absolutely love it so far. Just a nice light polarizer. And see if I can get it on my camera. I want to screw it in, but you can sort of see what it does here. My flash is on my camera though, so that's why it's being weird. But if we turn the flash off, you can see how it gets darker and everything just becomes a little bit, I don't know, crisper. But you'll really be able to see it when you're out in the field working. So this is the focus. Amazon Basics MC CPL 58 millimeter, and it works really well for me. In fact, it needs to be cleaned. You can see dust on it. That's why I have all those lens wipes. Next, I have a USB-C cable. There's a micro USB cable right there. And yeah, this is the main body camera. If we can pull it out without knocking anything over. Relatively heavy. So this is my newly picked up Canon EOS Rebel T7. I absolutely love this camera so far, and I'll show you some shots I've taken on it, but I love this camera. And if you guys wanted to see a full review of the Canon EOS Rebel T7, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. I will be more than happy to show you some of the pros and cons of owning a camera like this. This is an APS sensor, so it is a crop sensor. There's my APS. And then to put this lens back on, you just line it up. And what I've learned is that when you remount it, you want to hold on here, because since it is a lens that'll move, if you go from up here, look, it'll move that. So it'll just snap right back in. On here, I have the Canon zoom lens. It's a telephoto 75 to 300 millimeter. So you can see we can get some pretty good zoom out of it. And this is an f4 to f5.6, and it is a very, very nice lens with autofocus and everything. The autofocus on this camera is not incredibly fast compared to my Sony a7 III. However, it is very comparable, and for the price of only $500, it does amazing. So let's go ahead and put the camera back. And again, if you guys do want to see a review on any of this camera technology in here, let me know down in the comments below. This, you might be wondering what this is in the case, but this is the GoPro. This is the GoPro Hero 9 Black, my main GoPro. I don't need to upgrade because I absolutely love it, and it is packed to the brim. So we went through here, we got batteries. Not sure why we still have the papers in here for connecting it or whatever. I'm just too lazy to take it out. Always carry spare of these things. I lose these things so often, and having extra of them is absolutely amazing. This is a hat clip, so let me grab a hat. In the side-by-side video of the trout fishing, I was using this, so you basically just clip it onto your hat like this. This is at least how I was wearing it. I clip it on like that, and I put the GoPro in here, but it's mainly supposed to be worn with the brim of the hat like that. Anyways, that's that. I have a little mount here for helmet, so my snowmobile helmet fits onto it, and again, can never have enough of these. Coming over to the left side, these are all my mounts. So I have two of these guys. These mount the GoPro to, you know, anything really. These guys, anything they mount to. So those just fit snugly in here. Here I have a little handheld thing for my GoPro. This floats, so I take this to Hawaii all the time and swim with it. And I have a tripod for my GoPro somewhere. It's somewhere here, but let me find it real quick. Okay, so here's the tripod. This is my other backpack. It's not that big, but it does the job. So when I'm, you know, out fishing or something and I need to put my GoPro down for a shot, if I don't have my big camera, this works perfectly. And this actually does fit in here like that. So yeah, that's that. We can go ahead and close this GoPro case up and stick it right back into its home, and look how snug that fits. Close everything up. Boom, just like that. It'll go right back in its home. Hi guys, so yes, I could record this on OBS Studio, however my OBS Studio is updating and I want to get this video out. So let's run through a couple of my photos here. So this one is down in, let's bring down the ISO real quick just so we can see the colors. There we go. So that's a little bit better, but so this was down at a river here in South Dakota, and you can see, you can see it looks pretty good, and it's really sharp. And if we actually zoom in here, if we zoom in, okay, so you can see this is pretty sharp. This looks good. This has been color graded. If you guys want my presets, let me know down in the description below, and I will be able to get them out to you guys as soon as possible. But this is with my preset called Woods 1, and it looks good. Greens, really nice. The, you know, foreground isn't horrible. It was more focused down on here and here. I sort of wanted it to focus here, but the autofocus put it on the rushing water up here. Let's go to the next one. So this one I actually really like. This is just a nice little road shot, and I like the shadows up here, and it, you know, did a good job. And this was at an f5.2, so everything's in focus basically, and it focused really well on the background, and it's pretty sharp. And there's just another one of those shots that I think looks really good. Here's a photo of a person, and it looks good. It's in focus, and the background is blurred out a little bit. This was taken in f5.2, so I still wanted to see some of the background out of full bokeh, but as you can see up in here and in this area, it's blurry enough to where it looks good, and you can obviously see the subject of the photo. I think this picture is just really cool. Little face on the stop sign. I think that just honestly looks cool. So this one I enjoy. This is that same river, and the colors, it's dark, it's moody. That's how I like my photos. Same with this one. This one I really enjoy, dark and moody, as always. This was without a polarizing lens, but that's in the water. There's a trout over here, 2 of them, then one over here that I was trying to get, but I didn't have the polarizer at that point. So this is a motion shot of water. This was shot at f5 and at a 1/500 shutter speed. As you can see, it throws that water pretty well, and it looks relatively good. That one has not been color graded yet. Moving over to some wildlife. Here's a deer. Looks good, really sharp. Same with this one, really sharp, and sharp on this one. So these are a little bit more macro ones. This is some macro on the 300mm lens at f4. Stood about 10 feet back, zoomed in, got in focus, and it is just sharp. I mean, this up here is just crispy sharp. And this is obviously done with my presets. This is the Moody 1 preset that I have over here. And these are all my presets. I got plains, and these are my woods. All my wood ones, vintage. So if you guys want these, let me know down in the comments below. I'll get them out to you guys as soon as possible. Here's another one of a tree about 10 feet away, same lens. You can see this nice bouquet in the back. That just looks great. The light was actually shining from the back, and it was just lighting this up beautifully, so I had to take a snapshot of it. That little evergreen that's hanging onto that aspen tree. And it looks really good. I'm sorry, I just said an evergreen hanging onto an aspen tree. I meant the little leaf of the evergreen hanging onto the tree. It is an evergreen tree. But yeah, that bouquet looks really nice out there. So those are a couple of snapshots I've taken so far with it. It can shoot cars. It can shoot cars. And it can shoot doggies. There's my little Cooper. But those are the photos I've taken so far with it, and I'm really happy with them. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Put a lot of work into these. And all those comments that I see, I read them all. Really enjoy them. Love seeing your opinion on things. And if you guys want to see any review of the Canon EOS Rebel T7 or anything you saw in this video, let me know. If you want to get my presets, let me know. And anything you guys want to see, my photo editing process, anything like that, let me know. I will be doing a couple behind the scenes footage of some sports photography and wedding photography if I can, and I'm really excited for those. So if you guys want to see that, subscribe to the channel, get those notifications on so you don't miss another video. That's about it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, peace. God bless y'all, and have a good night.